Yes, it's true. The real estate market is slowing down right now, but don't panic, because what does it really mean? Let's take a look at this past summer, which for many markets was an absolutely ridiculous season of real estate. By that I mean if you were looking to sell a house, there was a lot of demand and very little competition, so prices have been going not so fun if you're a buyer, but hey, you got to play in the market that you're given. However, now we're seeing contract activity slow down. And even if we look here locally in Charleston, we're at kind of a lower point over the past several months of signed contracts. However, we're still higher than contract activity compared to last year. That said, I know a lot of people are looking at their marketplace or looking at their business if you're a realtor going, well, I'm slowing down. Why is this? Is it the election? Is it this? Is it that? To answer your first question, yes, activity does typically slow during an election year. In fact, Keeping Current Matters shared a report comparing non-election year activity to election year activity. And while November, typically we do see a slowdown in home sales, on an election year, we can see a slowdown of upwards of almost 15%. And this was for a new home sale report, compared to just a slowdown of about almost 10%. So that's a pretty big increase during presidential election years. Now, if you're a consumer thinking I should wait until after the election to do something, that is totally up to you. Do elections actually swing real estate markets in massive directions? Not really, but if you want to wait, have at it. Here is the important thing that I want people to look out for, because nobody has a crystal ball and I can't tell you for sure what's going to happen with contract activity going forward. If it's like previous years, December, January, and February will probably be relatively active. However, inventory levels are still at record lows, which means contract activity may continue to decline just because there aren't as many homes available for people to purchase. I can see, and this is where I will take out my crystal ball and foreshadow that there will be headlines saying, oh, the real estate market is in trouble. Contracts are falling. Well, is that because there's no demand, or is that because there's no inventory? They'll pin it on, well, people must not want to buy homes, which won't really be true, because I know a lot of people who want to buy homes, and there will be two major factors in that: available inventory and price. With low inventory, prices have surged. Yes, interest rates are down, meaning that buyers on the same payment can afford more home, but they also do need more down payment. So if the savings aren't there for buyers, that's going to be a challenge. But then in those lower price points, if the homes aren't available, they're not going to have anything to purchase anyway. So the main point is that if you are experiencing or recognizing a slowdown in the market right now, it's true. It's actually happening. Whereas in some markets, that slowdown still might be ahead of pace from last year. And also, since it is a presidential election year, it typically does slow down in November. This year might be extended because we may be waiting a few weeks to find out who actually won the election. But when we do, contract activity will most likely resume at its normal pace, depending on available inventory. So don't buy into all the headlines. Talk to your trusted advisor, read into all the stats, and then you will be fully knowledgeable to make a decision that's best for you. So there's a little real estate update for y'all. Hope that you're doing fantastic. If you have any questions about anything, just reach out. I'm here to help. And as always, live life limitless.